हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हो आप लोग। आज हमने स्टार्ट करने वाले स्टैंडर्ड 9 का विकास का जो फाइनल टेस्ट का असाइनमेंट है, जिसमें अपने बात करने वाले इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट सेक्शन सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 की। स्टार्ट करेंगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 13, डायरेक्ट टू इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच। क्वेश्चन नंबर यूनिट 1, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। सी सेड, वेयर डिड यू फाइंड इट? इन माई हाउस। ही पॉइंटेड विदाउट लुकिंग बिकॉज ही वॉज बिजी रीडिंग। इन द एटिक। तो उसका आंसर आएगा सी आस्क्ड वेयर ही हैड फाउंड इट। ही पॉइंटेड विदाउट लुकिंग, बिजी रीडिंग, एंड सेड दैट ही हैड फाउंड इट इन द attic. Question number 2. She said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? Tommy looked at her with very surprised eyes, superior eyes. Because it is not our kind of school. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. तो उसका आंसर आएगा सी आस्क्ड टॉमी व्हाई एनीवन वुड राइट अबाउट स्कूल, टू विच टॉमी लुकिंग एट हर विथ हर सुपीरियर आइज, एयर की जगह आइस आएगा, एंड रिप्लाइड that it was not their kind of school but the old kind that excited hundred of years ago. Right? Okay, next. A man isn't smart enough, said Margie. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher, said Tom. He knows almost as much, I betcha, he added. स्टार्ट करेंगे। आंसर आएगा मार्गी सेड दैट अ मैन wasn't smart enough. Tom replied that his father knew as much as his teacher. He added that his father knew almost as much, he bet. Okay. Next, unit 3. Well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today? I don't know, father. आंसर लिखेंगे उसका। Father asked Kezia to hurry up and pulled off those boots and took them outside. Had she been a good girl that day? Then Kezia replied with fear that she don't know, and after that father. Okay. Next, sit up, he ordered, and told out your hands. You must be taught once and for all not to touch what does not belong to you, but it was for your birthday. Start करेंगे आंसर्स। He ordered her to sit up and hold out her hands, saying that she must be taught once and for all not to touch what did not, 10 का did आएगा, did not belong to her. She replied that it has been for his birthday. Right? Next, unit 5 का somebody asked, doctor, is your wife very fat? No, the doctor said. Good-willed, otherwise my life companion is a thin, reedy person with the gift of a sprinter. तो उसका आंसर आएगा The doctor was asked if his wife was very fat. He replied that God had willed otherwise and that his life companion was a thin, reedy person with a gift of a sprinter. Done? Okay, next. Did you see the snack the next day, doctor? The doctor laughed. I have never seen it since. It was a snack which was taken with its own beauty. आंसर आएगा द पेशेंट आस्क्ड द डॉक्टर इफ he had seen the snack the next day. The doctor laughed and replied that he had never seen it again, explaining that it was a snack taken with its own beauty. Done? Next, Unit 6. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of these big cities. Answer आएगा He used to spend hours with me and would say that he wanted me to develop so that I would be on par with the highly educated peoples of the big cities. देखो इसमें कोई चेंजेस नहीं था, सिर्फ कलाम की जगह आई की जगह पे ही लिखना था, बाकी एज इट इज और यू की जगह पे बाकी एज इट इज सेम था. डन. ओके. नेक्स्ट. ही टोल्ड मी एज इफ थिंकिंग अलाउड, अबुल, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? तो उसका आंसर आएगा He told me as if thinking aloud that he knew I had to go away to grow and asked whether the seagull did not fly across the sun alone and without a nest. Okay. Unit 7. Santosh said, my college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended on the 19th of May. And I was supposed to be in Uttarkasi on the 21st. So I did not go back home. Instead, I headed straight for the training. तो उसका आंसर आएगा Santosh said that his college semester in Jaipur was supposed to end in April, right? Supposed to end in April, but actually ended in 19th of May. Okay, but आगे बात करेंगे. एंड की जगह पे he was supposed to be in Uttarkasi on the 21st, so she did not go back home. यहाँ पे C आएगा. She did not go back home. Instead, she headed straight for the training. Okay. Next. I had to write a letter to apology to my father, without whose permission I had got myself enrolled at Uttarkasi, said Santosh. So Santosh said that she had to write a letter of apology of her father because she had enrolled at Uttarkasi without his परमिशन. ओके. उसमें सेकंड पार्ट है मारिया सारपोवा वाला. आई यूज टू बी सो लॉनली. मारिया सारपोवा रिकॉल, आई मिस्ड माई मदर्स टेरिबली. माई फादर वॉज वर्किंग एज मच एज ही कुड टू कीप माई टेनिस ट्रेनिंग गोइंग, सो ही couldn't see me either. तो मारिया सारपोवा रिकॉल्ड that she used to be so lonely and that she had missed her mother terribly. She also added that her father the father had been working as much as he could keep her tennis going, and thus so की जगह thus and thus he couldn't see her either. Next, Maria says, because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. The other tennis pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and wake me up and order me to tidy up the room and clean it. So Maria said that because she was so young, she used to go to bed at 8 p.m. She added that other tennis players या pupils would come in at 11 p.m. and wake her up and order her to tidy up the room and clean it. Done? 9 number. Gerard, this is all very melodramatic, not very original perhaps, but intruder. Trying to be Clement and Ender, Gerard, non-client is your word, I think. So Gerard said that it was all very melodramatic and not a very original perhaps, but the intruder tried to be calm and Gerard said that nonchalant was the intruder word he thoughts. Next, intruder, this is your big surprise. I am going to kill you. Gerard, a little harsh, isn't it? The intruder said that it was Gerard a big surprise and that he was going to kill him. Gerard replied, a little, sorry, आगे जगह आएगा that it was a little harsh. Right? Intruder, preparing to shoot, as I said before, this conversation bores me. Gerard, don't be fool. If you shoot, you all hang for sure. If not as yourself, then as a Vincent Charles Gerard. The intruders preparing to shoot said that the conversation bored him just as he had the mentioned before. Gerard replied and warned him not be a fool and stated that if a shot he would surely be hanged. If not as himself, yourself का himself, then as Vincent Charles Gerard. ओके डन. सो दैट्स यहाँ पे अपना वीडियो फिनिश होता है. वीडियो पसंद तो वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना.